Hello, everyone. Gonna be waiting, I could say a few seconds, and then I'm gonna start. And if you haven't anything else to say, I'll be here for you, and so many on. So, but first of all, I want to say thank you for those who are watching and for those who are gonna be watching in the future. All of this. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also for the support, we're heading to 5,000 subscribers so far, and I said it's a blessing. Although many things going around throughout these days. Well, I could say nowadays things they're not the same. Things they be complicated, and I can't deny the fact that that living like those years. A recession time that happened, I could say like 90 years ago, but that time they call them the Big Depression instead. And surprisingly, we're living now those times nowadays. And with that said, I want to say to you one thing, and it's this: sometimes we need to spend whether our knowledge. There's something as well that we need to spend, and it's basically the horizon. And I know that's interesting, like the way it shows why I made it for it. It was because just to make it easier to understand, we need to expand, like as human beings, we need to grow as human beings. And as I said, it's a big challenge. And what the heck horizon means? And horizon means the Earth surface and the sky appear to meet. So that's what the word horizon means. So just in other words, in a place where the skies and the Earth surface, just meet together, just to make it easier to understand. But the question is, you want me to tell me like just to meet at a place? No, exactly. It's not like that. Honestly speaking, it's not like that. I will try to tell you like the best way, like just to spend your everything is basically going through several steps that we have so far. So the first step that we need to spend is basically our knowledge. The second step is basically expanding our community, or also known as our context. And the last one is like influencing people, um, expanding our influentials, and so many on. So the first part I want to talk about, spending knowledge. I could say knowledge is pretty crucial and important to socialize and live our lifestyle. Is because we need knowledge in order to survive. And this is like one of the biggest theories of all time, from Charles Darwin, and he's right on this point, which is survival of the fittest, which means only the biggest, only the strongest, and the wiser they're gonna survive. So and it wasn't like a meaning comparison between, let's say, the human being or the animals as an example, just to make it easier. People people like to compare a lot nowadays, and with this year, we start getting ready mentally, but sometimes physically we're not ready. And for cases like this, but there are also many ways, to also expand our knowledge. One of them is basically start reading books. Books, they help a lot, and sometimes they help so much that you can also talk to a person or to interact with somebody else. Because sometimes with that book, because books giving us a lesson, a lifestyle lesson, and I could say there's no exception, without us. And even myself, I read books sometimes, I don't lie about it. And then we have as well learning new words. And I could say that enriching our vocabulary is going to help even more. And the reason why is because you can talk, to many people. As I said earlier, it's easier. One point, like to learn new words, because the people they're gonna say, "Oh, you're pretty smart so far." Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends. But the point is, we need to learn new words. Just to be talking, clear. But we're gonna say things, and so many on. And also, we have as well to learn new languages. And this is one of the east for me has been one of the struggles at one point. And the reason why, because I'm bilingual. Well, basically, yeah, I speak English and Spanish fluently. But sometimes, like I said, I start learning like a little bit of French, a little bit of Japanese, and so many other throughout my life. And I want to learn some more. I want to learn more languages, more words, and just to add it up, to my beautiful vocabulary. So learn languages is going to help you out as well to grow, and the reason why is because it's going to be easier to understand what the people are saying, or whether how people's going to be reacting to you, and how you're going to be understand also others understand what you're saying as well. I said languages sometimes it might be a little bit of headache. I can deny. Throughout the years, happened to me the same things. Getting better and better. And so as well, we have something that which this we had to learn how to manage our finances. In our cases, whether how to pay debts, how to save money, how to get money for retirement, how to get money for family, and all of the stuff around. So we need to figure out how to do it the right way. In nowadays, and being honestly speaking, neither high school, neither college doesn't teach you how to make money the right way. They just teach you how to get in debt and then start making money, which doesn't make any sense. So and it's not the right freaking way. So also we need to learn how to socialize, like basically how to talk to people just to make it easier. And we need to be careful, what we say sometimes to the people because it might be whether a message that might be impossible, like to comprehend for those who are whether just listening to this or as an example or many on and blah blah blah. So, and lastly, we need to apprehend, or in other words, we need to understand whether it be feelings, whether it be people, whether it be feelings or sentiments, whether it be like the way we're living, the way we're doing things, so many on. So say like apprehend is like more deep in this case. So I don't want to get it make it too long. So that's why I make it easy to say expanding our knowledge is actually pretty crucial because we learn how to live for knowledge. We learn how to do things for knowledge. We learn how to socialize with people for knowledge. How to basically manage our finances through knowledge, and so many on. So I would say the first point is at the end of the day we need to learn how to do things and how to do things right. So that's the point number one. Number two, which is expanding our communities, or also known as context, just to make it easier and understand. We need to meet new people. I could say new people might help sometimes in the future to grow, whether I could say your community, in other words, and also your enrich you, just to get you closer to somebody else, also, or maybe they can help you out too. And it's not to be mean; it's just I could say part of life and reality how to do these things. And as well, we need to meet people with the same dreams as yours, because I said those people that can encourage you to be the person that you want to be in the future, and also they can teach you how they made it. Sometimes, believe it or not, I said, "Oh, wow!" Like I know someone like who made their dreams already. Making dreams is not impossible, and I mentioned these yesterday, if I remember, one of my social medias. So you can also go down below and also also to support my other channels as well. Luigi Diaz Español for my Hispanic speakers. You can also go to my music channel, Luigi Diaz Music, and my group channel, Yale Triple L Family or Yale Family, just to make it easy to understand whatsoever. So at the end of the day, just meeting like those types of people, they make you like to feel comfortable and make your dream, the dreams come true. because they're made for that. So at the end of the day, so you need also to meet mature people, or in other words, people older than you, people who lived already their lives, and making sure like just learn from it and don't make the same mistakes. And I could say for this part, it's actually a little bit to make it easy to understand, a little bit interesting, and I can't deny like I always get along with most of the time when I'm with older people than me. Sometimes with younger people, but especially older people, just to understand how life is in reality. And I could say the two things, just to get married. I know sounds like I know sounds like I could say like a little bit sloppy, but I said we need, one day we need somebody else, around us. I mentioned this in my last live, although you didn't watch it and you didn't give a shit about it, but I said that's okay. And I mentioned it already, like you need to get married to someone who has the same goals, the same dream as yours, because without those, you can be overcome, things coming on the future whatsoever. And as well, lastly, have kids. Yeah, everyone knows after getting married, but don't get married, don't get kids, out of wedlock, because it is not a funny thing. It is not. It is complicated. Just make sure if you're gonna get married, have kids on the wedlock and not out of wedlock. All right. So, and the last part is basically just to influence people. You can use the social medias, whether it has be this one, YouTube, whether it might be Twitch, whether it might be Facebook, whether it might be Discord, uh, whether it might be I could say so many like Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. I guess I mentioned Facebook already. So just basically try like the best, to influence people throughout social medias. And the reason why you can get like people, so you can get like a lot of people, to watch your content, also to watch you and so many other, and etc. So as well, you need to teach them or show them that they could change, whether the lifestyle, just to make it easier to understand the way they're acting, the way they're doing things, the way doing this and doing that, and so many on, and as well as they can become somebody else or someone else better. And also you need to teach those people, show them that you are a role model for them or for everyone. And the reason why I mentioned this is because just to understand the reason why I mentioned that was because at the end of the day, we don't have a role model in our lives. We try to copy like our style, our things from somebody else, and it's not right. Like honestly speaking, we need to get better at some point. We need to do things that we can't even imagine. It is tough to say, although you motherfuckers don't even watch my shit, and I say I don't mind, but that's a reality. And try like the best, like also for you to get you better out of that fucking share that you're seeing now watching like TV, which is watching you completely, and start doing something better. Honestly speaking, and I'm sorry for the language, but I had to bring it on because at the end of the day, you're gonna be thinking, sitting down. I said, "What the fuck am I doing?" I said yesterday. I just remember I'm having like I said, I better sleep, I don't know, maybe like 3 hours if I remember. But there was a time like around 7 a.m. So I decided to walk by and go somewhere else, and then I bought like two energy drinks, and I said, okay. When I started like drinking, the energy drinks, so I said, oh yeah, I feel like I like a rush of energy. But then I said, okay, I was thinking like, what should I do today? I guess I'm gonna do this, but I guess my mind got so tired that, and that's it. Sometimes we go. Want to try to do the best or the best, not only for me but also for you. And the best way that you could do, rather than you'll be sitting down in your fucking chair, just watching shit that doesn't make any sense for your fucking life, and like you start wasting it. It doesn't make any sense that you're gonna become successful in life. And I mentioned it many times. I said it clear like many times. If you're not watching this, if you're not listening to this, it's because you don't want to grow. It doesn't mean also that you won't be successful in life, but it means that you're gonna be unsuccessful at the end of the day if you don't listen what I'm saying or what I try to do. And of course, sometimes that's alright. Problem is not taking breaks. The problem is how much time you take on the break. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I can't be just resting OD or taking my time, just basically sitting down and just watching shit that doesn't make any sense for me. And instead, like, oh yeah, I need to read some books, and I start thinking like, what the fuck I'm gonna be doing afterwards? Because you need to think, you need to make choices in your life to get better in a single fucking point of your one point of your life anyway. So with that said, I want to say thank you for those who never come to this live, and for those who came, I want to say thank you, and I really appreciate it. And also don't forget to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and like this video. I said if we get like at least probably 10 likes on this video or 20 likes, I'm gonna try. Well, I could say 20 likes, and we can try to give away real quick. But if we do like 40 likes actually or more, we can start doing giveaways. But no 40, no more than 40 likes. I'm sorry, no giveaway anymore. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna be talking through our likes because likes they help the algorithm of my videos, and as well also to bring more people aboard. So if I was you, just help me out to grow. That's why I'm gonna help you out to grow as well. And I guess probably just take care of your family because nowadays, this year said has been one of the craziest I have in my fucking life. So I can deny for I could say like almost my 25 well my 25 years alive. I haven't seen like these big recession or depression. I could say in our country, and especially from I'll say worldwide. I haven't seen these so for many long. It's been crazy though. Like for so long, we have been like so, so, so. I could say careless for doing our things. And like I mentioned earlier, if you want to rewatch this, don't worry. It's gonna pop up for sure. After I could say for tomorrow. That's how like videos like this. I make them every single month. For now on, I used to do it weekly. Hey, this is good though. So I used to do video lives like this. I said like most of the things that you're gonna be learning as well. So just let me know. You can just contact me through my social medias. They're gonna be down below the description, as I said earlier. And as well, I could say if you wanna rewatch this live completely, I know for sure you're gonna be watching it sometime at some point. And is this these lives, for me, they meant a lot, and it's actually helping me out to grow. It's actually helping me also to expand on my knowledge, including the language as well, including let's say the way I interact with people too. And I'm gonna be bringing also a few things, from I could say a few months from now on. And as I said earlier, to support my new channels as well, Luigi Diaz Espanol for my speaking Spanish. It's gonna be also live tomorrow on my Hispanic channel. I know for some people that don't understand Spanish, and I respect that, right? So 100%, I respect that. And also don't forget to support it as well. My group channel, family, or J Triple L family, as well known as. That's what I like to do the most. We're gonna be trying to bring bangers, I could say with the guys from the videos back again pretty soon, whatsoever. And I want to say, thank you guys. Just thank you for watching. I know it's been like one of those shortest videos ever, one of those lives, crazy ever. If you want to rewatch it, I'm said earlier, don't worry. You're gonna take your time. Tomorrow for sure, the video is gonna be reposted automatically just to get washed. So with that said, I want to say thank you one more time. Um, I'm gonna see you the next time. Peace.